Greetings everybody, this is Sabin Dimitrov coming to you with another fun little video. So I wanted to show you guys a fun little thing I did with my a little battle that I did with my what do you call it, Orochi. And I want you guys to be able to see how he did. So I fought the biggest enemy that you can currently in this event, as well as on the server. And as you guys can see, I only lost 2 tier 2 soldiers, while they lost quite a substantial amount of tier 7 soldiers, I believe. So I will show you guys the battle. So as you guys can see, they hit me a little bit, but my Light of Gemini comes through. But yeah, we just keep hitting them with the Awakening Airship. We do some more Awakening Airship. We clear this little guy, and then we clear this, and then we heal, and then boom, we win. So tier 2 is pretty effective with Orochi, but I wanted to try to take it a step further. So I decided to try this and see how Orochi would do with tier 1 soldiers. So as you guys can see, they hit me again, but I activate all my abilities and hit them pretty hard. And my Orochi does pretty darn well against a level 20. And boom, there you go. So the enemy lost thousands of their soldiers. Now I lost 182 tier 1 soldiers. So my Orochi is already doing pretty darn well. If I want to make it for lost time, what do you mean? But yeah, so as you guys can see, I am running the equipment that I showed you on my last video that I let out a couple hours ago. And yeah, it's going pretty darn well, and I'm very happy with how Orochi is doing. But yeah, I definitely think AI1 might be a good way to do things, but also I'm thinking possibly actually putting Counter-Striker on Orochi, because Counter-Striker is like a secondary corrosive armor. And since Rogers, I have extreme levels of health points on him, I want to make Orochi as abysmal to deal with as possible. So what I might actually do is remove this, remove that, select this, and then put AI1 back on Orochi. No, sorry, put Counter-Striker on Orochi. Because I did a couple battles and checked over a couple things on Peak Contest. And it turns out that that having Counter-Striker on Rogers doesn't seem like that good of an idea. And the reason why is because Rogers, with his defensive stance, usually gets to 100% immunity almost instantly. Well, before the 6th action of his soldiers. So that pretty much makes AI1 useless because... No, sorry, Counter-Striker useless because the enemy is not having any damage done to them. And I could just be making Rogers more harder to kill using AI1. So I'm going to be putting Counter-Striker back on Orochi, because not only will, when the enemy hit him, be harder to hurt him, but they will also suffer damage to their own soldiers as well as corrosive armor. So this will be able to be 2 levels of corrosive armor on the enemy, one being Counter-Striker, one being corrosive armor, and then that way we can kind of chip down to the enemy a bit. So I'm going to be trying that and see if that'll work things out, because usually battles end before the sixth round with Rogers because well, things no they don't not much damage gets done to me that way. So I decided to update a couple things. Hmm. I'm not exactly really sure what this person is talking about, but anyway, so yeah, I overlooked some of the battles on Peak Contest, which is what I usually try out with different stuff, and I realized that's probably not, do anything special for me. So I'm just going to be reinstituting the uh, AI1, so that way we can still make Rogers hard to kill, but he's also going to be able to heal a tiny bit. And that's the thing that's going to make Rogers so annoying to deal with. Even though he doesn't have absolute defense, he's still going to be really hard to kill, especially with the Menderbot. And Rogers has more than enough health points to make him last that substantial amount of time. So hopefully this will be able to do the efforts that we are looking forward to. So I want to show you guys this battle right here. So as you guys can see, my Vega just obliterates the enemy, and that's why I talked to you guys about why Vega is my nuclear bomb commander, because he is the kind of person to just hit the enemy ridiculously hard with his shockwave. And as you guys can see, that's the second enemy completely obliterated. Now, unfortunately, I am going to lose this round, sadly, but my Vega still lands a solid hit against the enemy. And like I said, remember, he doesn't need penetration because Breakdown cuts down the defense buffs of the enemy. So no matter how much you try to defend against Vega, you're going to still suffer a massive hit. And as you guys can see, my Vega is doing a great job, and I'm very happy with how well he's doing. There we go. Now, I think she just immunized herself against my attacks. No, she didn't. Okay. I forgot exactly what those little marks over her head are, or her soldiers are. But yeah, as you guys can see, we are cutting through the enemy pretty easily. And we do that. And we do that. Oh, I guess I went to the wrong battle. My apologies, guys. I think I meant to do this one against this weird name. So we're going to skip through this one, and we're going to skip through this one because I'm going to lose. But you're guys going to see what happens. So as you guys can see, I'm using Counter Striker, and Counter Striker is slowly upgrading his abilities and such. And as you guys can see, it's at 40 out of 100. And now he's going to be 60 out of 100. And now he's going to be 100 out of 100, right? Yeah, there we go. And then, so anyway, now we have the Counter Striker. But here's the thing. If the enemy hits me, there's no damage done to them because they aren't doing any damage because defensive stance is already at max and it's constantly renewing and stacking. So the Counter Striker, although effective, is not doing anything because Rogers is, dodging most of the attacks. So this is pretty much useless. And the only thing that is working out for Rogers really is the Menderbot. And you guys can see why that's a little bit of a awkward situation for me to be in. But but I mean, it's not the end of the world, and stuff still works out. It's just, you guys can see that Sharp Edge ain't working. Because no matter how, I mean, because when they hit me, you guys are gonna see. Come on, here we are. Nothing. See? Her airship right here didn't receive any damage. So unfortunately, Counter Striker is not doing anything for us. And that is the thing I wanted to explain to you guys and why that, is a problem. So I'm gonna have to update my equipment some more, um, and update my artificial intelligence as my combat AI, so that way they can be effective again. Because the AI one will give my Rogers a huge boost in leadership, as well as giving him a really strong shield. So that'll make him more defensive, because we took off absolute defense from him, and that's going to make things a lot more difficult for him. But with the other this defensive shield, this will protect the front row soldiers from just soaking in the damage. So that'll allow him to do better, and we win. So you guys can see what my thoughts are. Remember, in this game, you have to do a lot of trials and errors, and you have to see how stuff is played out. You can't just skip past each battle. You have to watch some of the battles and see how different layouts work and how different skills work, and then in the end, you can see whether something is effective or not. Because a very small detail like certain combat AI can play a huge role, a difference in your game. So what I'm going to have to do is go to Starsea Conquest. As you guys can see, we are protecting this world, and we can actually jump forward over to here. Now, maybe we can take this one. Scroll all the way to the right. No, actually, yes, we can. So we're going to march over here and give this person a little bit of a hello. And so now, what we are going to do is that we are going to hop. I don't know, just sometimes this game's translation makes broken English, and it's very hard to sometimes, very hard to tell what the heck people are saying. Ooh, aw, I was hoping I could kill you. Oh well, whatever. So I have to go back to Ace of Galaxy. So 320 is what I can hold normally for for airships. But if I do this, now we are at 350. So that 10% boost for the leadership is substantial. And someone's stupid car alarm is going off. Gee willikers. But yeah, as you guys can see, I am back to full power for my Rogers. And like I said, guys, I'm going to have to work really hard on getting 2 skills maxed out. One of them for my Vega is Shockwave, and that's the one that has popped up on the freaking thingy right here, the Ether Shop. And then as you guys can see, there is no Mender bot, unfortunately, on this one. And the only one that pops up here is Dragon Slayer medals, which are essential for my commander to get a few more Shockwave levels. Because Shockwave 30 on a overpowered Vega is gonna just like it's gonna imagine having a giant cactus shoved up your butt. That's like how bad Shockwave on Vega is. Like, Vega's Shockwave is not just an insult to injury, but you're getting rammed by a cactus, and that's pretty much what's going to happen. So, that is why I have focused all of my equipment into attack. Now, I might switch these out for something better, or something that has like more of a designate, the one with the Achilles heel. Oh no, go away. Weapon. Sorry, guys. No, it's not penetration. I don't need penetration. I need only attack, and that's the thing I'm looking for. Where is attack? Ooh. The Marek actually looks kind of cool. The next damage taken becomes 1% of the original damage every time. Oh, it's infantry. Lame. Penetration. Don't need that. Don't need that. I don't need penetration. All these are penetration, so really the Titan is kind of the best weapon for Vega because he doesn't need extra penetration, and the Titan is what gives Vega all that extra attack. So unfortunately, I don't see anything else that has 60% attack, and unfortunately none of these are better than that. So that's a little bit unfortunate. I was kind of hoping that they had a better thing without penetrations. Like, you could start off with 60% attack, but oh well, that's just how things are. But yeah, like I told you guys before in my previous video, this is going to be the key weapon. The Aldebaran Baron? No, yeah, I know Aldebaran is going to be the best weapon for my defense commanders, because if I put this on Orochi, he's going to hit really hard with the extra penetration. And then the health points is really going to boost up his ability to attack. Now, unfortunately, I'm going to have to put attack gems on this because he's currently getting 130 something attack along with his defense and health points. But this one will give him a critical wither. So this is a really good weapon for him, but unfortunately, so yeah, so that's going to be a little bit frustrating to deal with. So that is why I'm thinking one Aldebaran starting off with each commander. So Rogers gets one, and then Orochi gets one, and they keep one assault shield. So that way, things are handled a bit better. Let's take a quick little look at this bad boy. Here, let's take a quick little look at the assault shield. That actually looks kind of cool. Now, what they should do is like add like a small little gun barrel to it, so that way actually it looks like a assault shield. But I don't know, I just think that's kind of funny. So yeah, you guys can see what I'm thinking about in this, and there goes to be a lot of thought into these commanders, and that is why I have decided to put back the equipment of the where it is at. Now, unfortunately, I still need another Beetlejuice. That what it's called? Yeah, I need another Beetlejuice. And did you guys know that Beetlejuice is actually a kind of star? It is the largest. It is the largest kind of star that there is out there that is currently designated as a star class. And Beetlejuice. So you guys know how big our solar system is compared to us. Now imagine something that's like almost 300 times the width of our solar system, and that is a Beetlejuice. And UY Scooty, if I remember right, UY Scooty is the biggest, most massive star that we have ever, what do you call it? What's the term? Discovered. Give me a quick second, guys. I want to try something. Where's this stupid, where's it? Here we are. Oh, so I want to stop the video right here for a second. I'll be back with you guys. Okay, here we are. Biggest kind of star. Or I guess biggest class. Oh, interesting. I thought it was, oh yeah, so I was right. So it's called UY Scooty. The largest known star in the universe, UY Scooty, is a variable hypergiant with a radius around 1,700 times larger than the radius of the Sun. So let's see, 5 sizes of star. Hold on a second. Biggest class. of star. A supergiant is the largest known type of star. Some are almost as large as our entire solar system. Betelgeuse and Rigel are supergiants. Oh, my apologies, guys. Betelgeuse is a name. It's a name of a star. I'm smart. I'm super smart. Mega ultra mega smart. Gee freaking what occurs. But yeah, yeah, so yeah, let's try it. Classes of star size. There we go. Okay, I see. Okay. So, my apologies, guys. Betelgeuse is a name of a star. I thought it was a kind of star. But yeah, UY Scooty is a hypergiant. So they actually named the piece of equipment after a superstar, like an absolutely massive star. But yeah, I think that's kind of cool. But anyway, yeah, I just figured I would show you guys kind of a star. Wow, I have horrible. There we go. 10th brightest in the night sky. My gosh, that's insane. But yeah, so I hope that this has been kind of a fun video showing you guys what I have, put my work into and giving you guys kind of an update on my thoughts and processes of stuff. But yeah, oh. Yeah, that's funny that it says it looks like Beetlejuice or Beetlejuice. That's so stupid. I love it. That's funny. But yeah, so I hope that this video has been informative and kind of helps you guys kind of see why certain artificial intelligences do and do not work with commanders. Now, AI-1 can work both with it can work with any defensive commander. But commanders who become immune or can't take any damage become well the what's counter striker becomes useless with them because they become invincible after a couple trades with the enemy. So then its purpose is being completely nullified. So that is why you want to watch how each battle rolls out because as far as I know, defensive stance can't be stripped. If I remember right, maybe it can, and I don't run against many commanders who can strip it. But yeah, you guys can see how Rogers would not do well with Counter Striker because it doesn't give him any benefits except a leadership bonus. So Counter Striker is much better uh, with what's his name, Orochi, or yeah, or like any kind of defense commander that can still take damage. So I just think that's kind of cool. And, like I said, maybe this will be able to help you guys kind of figure out how to run your commanders. Always remember, there are synergies in the game. So if you figure out how synergies work, you can build a really strong commander. So just keep your eyes open on there. Keep, working on your stuff, and let me know how it goes. You guys stay awesome. This has been Sabin Dimitrov, aka Dins for the Astrowolf, coming to you with another fun study low video. You guys stay awesome, and always remember, God bless. Yeah, here it is. Bye.